Welcome back to another edition of Southern Hang Podcast. There's four friends here: Brian Redmond, Craig Cotton, Neil Wilding, and I'm Sherman Brown. We're four friends who've known each other since college. Got together several years back, started on a baseball trip, and on that baseball trip, we'd listen to a lot of music. And that's what we're going to do this week. Talk about music, talk about something that's very special to us. We're all in Louisville, Kentucky. When we talk about this, we are talking about the lineup that just dropped for Bourbon and Beyond. We've got a special guest who's going to be with us, who has been also a Louisvillian, but has been very involved and has been around Bourbon and Beyond. He's a good friend of mine, and I'm really excited to have him on, Congressman Morgan McGarvey. Woo-hoo. Thanks for joining us, Morgan.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Great to be here.
Yeah, welcome to the
coming
show.
in, classing up the joint a little.
Yeah, hell
It wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much to class this place up, but yes, absolutely. So, guys, I don't know about you all, but this dropped
yesterday,
Tuesday,
right?
And we're watching here last Wednesday. Excuse me. But yeah, we are. Everything I'm seeing, names jumping out. You saw, they had kind of talked a little bit about some of the names that are out here on the headliners. But not to steal any thunder, Neil, I'm gonna come over to you. You are the one who said this, that the deeper the list, if you look down there on the bottom of the bill, doesn't mean that they're, the smaller the names doesn't mean they're bad. How excited are you about that?
Oh man, you look. I call it the fine print, and when you go to the fine print, you've got some phenomenal artists all the way down. Like that will probably be, first, second artists playing on each day, and bands that I recognize that I listen to. Bands like Jason Scott and the High Heat. Like that's a band that that's an artist I've been listening to.
They're playing Laurel Cove, aren't they?
They're Lower Cove.
Laurel Cove also. I was listening to them also. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, all right, and that's they're way down on the bill, so that's a heck of a way to start whatever day they're playing.
Hell yeah,
that's awesome.
I had that memorized. I think they're Friday.
We haven't talked, but Neil, is this like Christmas morning for you when they release Bourbon and Beyond? Like, are you just?
Well, this is the festival that is custom made for me because I love '90s alternative, and I love this modern, whatever you call it, alternative country, and it's basically littered with music throughout both of those genres.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Morgan, you're joining us, and I know you've been to several. I was with you last year at Bourbon Beyond. I've been with you at a couple of these, but who on here is, jumping out to you immediately, the list? Who are you excited to see?
And I feel like after that, I gotta go down to the fine print and pick somebody out.
There you go. Come on. Yeah, don't be starting with Foo Fighters.
Come on in. The water's fine.
Right? You can't go starting with Foo Fighters. So okay, I'll tell you one. We went over this with our kids.
Dude, I'm jacked about
right?
Foo
So because the kids love Bourbon and Beyond, we love Bourbon and Beyond, and I knew this. My wife's very first concert she ever went to was the Violent Femmes. So Violent Femmes are down there, and anybody, I feel like we're dating ourselves a little bit, but anybody our age is like, you're going to hear everyone at that place go, when I'm walking, I'm so strung out. Right, everybody knows the cloud. Everybody's going to come in on that. Like, there's some great bands down there. Look, now, I will say up in the big font, right, I'm a huge Jason Isbell fan. I think Isbell is awesome. So he's been to Bourbon and Beyond before. He's come at least once, if not twice. So excited to see him back. But man, there's some great. Marcus King, I think he's doing some really cool stuff.
I can't wait for Marcus King.
And if you ever get a chance, to check out some of those YouTube things where he goes down to Carter Vintage Guitars and plays just by himself. I mean, just a super talented guy. Excited to see them. Excited to see. I'm looking down here at the list. I'm excited to see. Let's see. Who else we got here?
Well, hell, this just throwing out I know that Neil likes to talk at the bottom, but hell, just for the people that aren't aware yet, Bourbon and Beyond, September 24th through 27th, Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, Mumford & Sons, Casey Musgraves, Stapleton, Red Clay Strays, Dave Matthews, Hootie. I mean, just just those guys alone, and then every lineup or everybody going below is just unbelievable. So I'm jacked.
Yeah,
I know I'm jacked.
St. Paul and the Broken Bones, they're fun to see live.
Yeah, I've seen them before. They're fantastic.
So Morgan, you mentioned Jason Isbell. Have you seen him live?
I have, yeah, for a while. Seen him I've seen him at least going back 2016 before when he was coming to the Palace. I think he's awesome.
I'm a stand for Jason Isbell, and I've been trying to get Cotton. I've been trying to get him to come on board. Like, join the Isbell train.
I'm trying. It's like the I compare it to the what's the no bake cookies. It's a chocolate, peanut butter, oatmeal, all the things I like.
Stuff you like.
I like it, and then I listen to his stuff, and it just I'm trying.
Yeah.
There's definitely a top like 8 or 10 songs of his. I just can't get into the deep stuff.
I think that he is the single best songwriter going today.
Shut your face.
Yeah, I'm going to second that.
Shut your face.
Well,
I will come.
I think we have.
I will come through the camera on you with knowing how I like stew.
I don't want to derail this, but are you anti no bake cookie?
No, I compare. There's like it makes no sense to me. But a no bake cookie has all the ingredients I like, and it makes no sense to me. I eat a no bake cookie and I go, eh, and that's how I feel about. There's certain artists that I'm like, I trust Neil's taste in music, and every time I listen to Jason Isbell, I'm like, I don't get it. Like it just doesn't grab me. But
I'm with you, Red.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm with you.
Love Sturgill, love Tyler, there's a lot of great singers, but Isbell's doing some great stuff.
What's your position on no bake cookies?
Okay, I mean, look, this is where I'm not trying to split the baby here inside with both of these guys, but like I prefer cookies baked. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer cookies baked.
Yeah.
Sherm, I'm with you there too.
Sherm, how live have you ever seen Jason Isbell?
I have seen. I've been up close, personal with Jason Isbell.
I've seen a good.
While standing next to Morgan McGarvey.
There you go.
That was 2002, 2023,
22.
Yeah. So
because we had
Pearl Jam.
Pearl
Jam is playing. Yeah. And again, for those that know me, and I may have told this stuff. I probably did tell this story before on here, but for those that know me. The fact that Pearl Jam is playing and that I'm paying attention to anything else is just not normal. But Jason Isbell is standing 10, 15 feet away. I'm standing next to Morgan watching Pearl Jam, watching Mike McCready shred, and I look over and I'm like, all right, they take a little break. We walk immediately over. Morgan talks to Isbell first, and then I got to talk to him a little bit. And we just talked about his sobriety and how he does on his everything he's doing on social media and how he carries himself, and I just thanked him for all that he was doing and kind of went from there. Morgan, I don't know if I've ever asked you this question. What did you all talk about there?
Man, we talked about some of the music because, look, Isbell's our age. Like, we love Pearl Jam, right? He was listening to Pearl Jam like we were listening to Pearl Jam. Couldn't have been a nicer dude. And I think one of the coolest things is Sherman mentioned I had my son with me. So Wilson was 10, I guess, 10, 11, and had him with me. He was so stoked. Like, he loves rock music. So you got Greta Van Fleet right into Pearl Jam. We walk over to watch Pearl Jam. We end up stand up 10 feet from Isbell, like Sherman said. And the nicest thing was how cool Isbell was to my son, right? And that's when you see, like, okay, this guy's all right to hang out with. He's a decent human. So
yeah.
And Pearl Jam rocked that night. Bourbon Beyond.
Absolutely. So, all right. Well, Craig, you mentioned some of the folks at the top. Red, I'm coming to you. Not that I don't expect you to get down into the fine print, but who are you looking at? Who are you excited to see? Oh, a sigh. I don't know if I like that.
Well,
or is it too much to choose?
I'm trying to figure out which day I want to go to. I don't know if I'll be able to get there every day, but like the Violent Femmes, right? To me, it's top of the list, but I kind of like the combo of Squeeze and Adamant.
Ooh.
Right, which I think is on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. That Saturday is number one for me. If you're ranking, I've already pre-ranked, and so I'm Saturday 1, Thursday 2, Friday 3 and Sunday 4. That's just
so for our listeners that are not looking at a color coded map. What's driving those?
Saturday Stapleton Red Clay Strays, Jason Isbell, which is again. There's no bad. It's a completely me when it comes to Jason Isbell. It's not a him. I understand there's something that's glitching wrong in my head when it comes to
Are we breaking up? It's not it's not you, it's me.
Right. But man, that whole lineup, and then Charlie Crockett is that day too. The Creekers are that day. I love Charlie Crockett, and and then Jason Scott and the High Heater that day. That there's top to bottom. Saturday is.
I do. You know who's
skip
excited about
Cracker.
Saturday?
Well, who did I?
Our buddy CT.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo Traffic Jam.
Yeah, and Rattlesnake Milk.
Rattlesnake Milk. That's what I saw for CT. I was like, Rattlesnake
That's
Milk.
the first.
That's a T-shirt.
So Rattlesnake Milk was the first band I went and looked up when the lineup come out, and I dig their sound, man. I dig their.
Not gonna lie, I actually knew Rattlesnake Milk, and it almost brought him up on the pod as we were trying to look for cool names for CT. I kid you not.
The only person on here that might surprise would be Morgan. No one else is surprised that you knew who Rattlesnake Milk was.
But I knew Rattlesnake Milk. They're like a bluesy rock band. But you just mentioned Buffalo Traffic Jam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know them, but a guy that I work with lives in Montana and said that he went to see, he's a big Turnpike Troubadours guy.
Yeah.
And I think it was Turnpike. It was some concert that he just went to and said, hey, man, this band opened up and they took over the stage, and it was Buffalo Traffic Jam.
All right.
And so he turned me on to those guys. And I think we've talked about Camp on this podcast.
Yeah.
With,
big fan.
And they got a little Camp vibe. Their lead singer sounds very much like the dude from Camp, but like jam bandy, bluegrassy. But man, I cannot wait to see them. They're very good. And that's Saturday.
This is Buffalo. This isn't Rattlesnake Milk that you're talking about.
This is Buffalo Traffic.
Well, but
Jam.
you can watch them both that day. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So, are there any jam band fans on here, or do we have any?
Well,
jam band fans?
I'm a huge Sturgill guy, and then I prefer him to go back to old Sturgill, but he's been a jam bandy guy here lately, and so I can't deny my guy, but I'm not a jam bandy guy.
But you're not missing him.
I'm still going. I'm still fully in.
But you're a Billy Strings guy. He's kind of jam band, bluegrassy guy.
You're right.
And there's a lot of artists like I feel like Billy Strings has a lot of influence on this lineup, like a lot of bluegrass jam band type stuff.
I'd love to see Billy Strings on this lineup.
Yeah.
Because that would be awesome.
It's coming.
We got Sturgill last year. I'm with you. I love Sturgill. Love Sturgill.
Yeah.
Love Sturgill a long time. Yeah. But I'm a Goose fan. I don't know if you guys are Goose fans or not, but I think I saw Goose play the Palace a couple of years ago.
Thursday.
I mean, just a super, super good band.
Yeah, they're good. You know, last year on last year's lineup. Sorry, go ahead, Morgan.
Yeah, I was surprised him on Thursday. Like to me, they're a better fit maybe on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just looking at who's playing, but
Thursday feels like more like the rock. The rock with Queens of the Stone Age, Joan Jett, Gary Clark Jr., Four Non Blondes.
We're on drugs, aren't they? A little jam bandish.
You know what? Not the jam band sound, but they do extend. Like they've got 8, 9, 10-minute songs. War on Drugs was just here a couple years ago, weren't they? Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, they were.
In Louisville. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of War on Drugs. Like that's a great band.
It's a great band.
You know,
Gary Clark Jr. is playing that night too.
Yeah, Gary.
He's also an awesome musician.
Incredible. I saw him open up for. Well, I've seen Gary Clark Jr. a few times, and freaking incredible. Yeah, I'm jacked about seeing him again. He is.
You know who I think's a little evolved into jam bandish? Craig's number one, Dave Matthews.
Well, look. Okay, so there's this is a positive. This is a positive show. We got our guy Morgan on. I want to stay positive, so let's not bring up. Obviously, that name's going to be brought around, but let's not talk about chocolate oatmeal raisin cookies, and I'll keep my comments to myself.
So Isbell's the no-bake cookies, and Dave Matthews is the raisin cookies.
Matthews is the oatmeal raisin cookie of music. I do not.
Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
This is only the opinion of Craig Cotton.
Only the
not
opinion of
the
Craig
opinion
Cotton.
of others.
Obviously, he makes plenty enough money. He doesn't need my opinion to survive. He is doing great. But yeah, but
Well,
listeners,
it's great.
Listeners, if you're following us on social, I just want to point out Craig Cotton
bash.
is who's talking. Anybody you want to come after? No one else.
Really
this
works.
Was Craig.
It works out well for me because I've been to multiple kinds. I've probably seen him like second of most artists, or at least he's been at second most things that I've ever been to. But it works out great because he closes, and I'm able to skedaddle and get out and beat all the cars because nope, not staying around for his one song. But go ahead. Sorry.
He just said his one song.
They're all of them. It's all the
Couldn't
same.
be more wrong.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's move on.
What do you guys think about Hootie and the Blowfish being listed that high up on the chart?
I thought about that too.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Redmond,
It's got to be his country, like,
I'm
career
going with
that
it.
elevated him.
I'm with it. Even if it's just Cracked Rear View, I'm good
Okay,
with it. If
no,
he
hold on,
just
okay.
plays Cracked,
That's
if
what they
the
gotta
band
do,
plays
right?
just Cracked Rear View, I'm good with it the whole way through.
I was about to ask you, Sherman, like for a band this high up, can you name 3 Hootie and the Blowfish songs?
Cracked Rear View, and Cracked Rear View. Done.
Not even
Back to back to
trees.
back.
Hold my hand.
Is there even a song on that album called Cracker? I don't think there is.
You don't need one. You got all you. Not even the trees is all. I could sit
Hold My
and listen
Hand
to
is
for
the
an
one I'm
hour and
thinking
15
of,
minutes.
right?
Yeah.
Not even the trees.
yeah.
Let's
That
go,
put them on the
Reds.
map. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
did.
I'm thinking back to, and I think I was there at the show with Brian Redmond. The Farm Aid.
I was there.
Farm Aid from like
Freedom Hall, Fairgrounds.
90
Yeah.
at the fairground,
Yeah.
94-ish.
Yeah, I was there.
And Hootie was there. And
Yeah, they
he
were.
was, that was right at the peak of their popularity,
Of Hootiness.
So
of Hootiness, yeah.
and this is a question.
I'm disappointed.
ahead,
You
Rick.
feel like they've peaked. I mean, they're on Sunday night. They are second from the top. They still got.
I can't believe
Yeah.
that's true.
Hootie brings it.
Don't,
Hootie's going to bring
don't
it
call it a
around.
comeback.
Yeah.
Uncle El said, "Don't call it a comeback." These guys have been around for a while.
Adam Duritz is looking up to them on this. I just
Yeah,
want
that's
to point
right.
that out.
Yeah.
That is
I would not have
That-
guessed Hootie and the Blowfish above Counting Crows.
I'm going to give you that one. I will give you that one. I would give you that. I think that is, if I'm looking at the catalog, I would not have had that. But to Craig's point, does Darius play Darius songs that are not
His
Hootie
country
songs?
stuff.
Yeah,
I think
Please
no.
no.
Hey,
Please
you
no.
know he's going
I
to.
don't
You know
think
he's
so.
going to.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I don't think he earns this billing without that
No.
catalog, though.
Yeah. Hey, but
That's what kind of makes me nervous
but
about that show.
let's go to the
Well,
let's go to the fine print though on that day and let your man Neil get excited about S.G. Goodman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
S.G. Goodman,
Yeah, man.
Our Lady Peace from the '90s.
Mom shot me a text today. Said we got to meet Vicky Vaughn. So she's looks like the first early day person, but she is a bass player. Mom's met her, knows her pretty well. She said, "You go meet Vicky Vaughn. She's badass." And the other one that she wants me to meet is
This is all Sunday.
that Vicky Vaughn is Sunday, and
I was going to say you can't say Sunday without a wow.
it was good.
It was good living with you. Wow.
Better than Ezra.
Yeah.
What else did they have though?
Just that.
Just
Did they?
I had an
They have a
argument.
couple-
I had an
I think they
argument
got a
with
couple
Corfish on that.
songs.
I had an argument with Corfish on that, whether they were a one-hit wonder or not. I put them in the one-hit wonder category. He disagreed.
Corfich had 2 or 3. He said they had 2 or 3.
Joan Osborne out of Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
What if
Like-
God was one of us?
Like Lisa Loeb. Like I kind of feel like
Lisa
she's a
Loeb.
bit of a one.
I was getting ready to. I was getting ready. Like, I loved seeing her name. Surprised to see her name. Like, hey, she's still playing music,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I feel like there was some VH1 "Where Are They Now" from even 20 years ago. That's like Lisa Loeb was,
awesome.
selling clothes or something, right? But there we are. There we are.
This is what I think Wimmer has to say to those kind of artists. They say 30-minute sets.
Fits in the Tantrums, newer band. Also on Thursday, Tonic from the 90s. I'm kind of looking through here, different Vertical Horizon. Also big, kind of late, I guess later 90s.
What about Uncle Lucius? The
Yep.
do you know that's he's got that one really popular song. The
Yeah, I was trying to think of that when I saw his name. I knew you would remember. I just couldn't.
yeah. The Wolves. God, what's the way the song goes? Shit, I should know this.
Keep the wolves at bay.
Yeah, keep the wolves away. That is I bet you would recognize that song. For sure.
Is that his song? I feel like
No, that's his song.
Okay.
And Portugal the Man. And did we mention? I mean, did we skip over Jesse Wells?
We did skip over Jesse Wells.
I mean, I think these are kind of listed more at the top, but we did skip over.
So I've seen Portugal the Man.
Yeah.
So
again, do you have, even at your hotel room right now? Do you have the LP ready? Like you just ready to go?
I don't. No, I got a cell phone with my playlist. Yeah, Portugal the Man. I saw at Bonnaroo, the Bonnaroo I went to, and I saw them twice because they played their normal set, but at Bonnaroo they have a little side stage set up, and they go do little acoustic sets, and so I was one of like 25 people standing around for an acoustic set of them.
Cool.
That was long before. That was back when they were like indie darlings before they hit it big with, what is it? Feel It Still was real popular on like pop radio.
Yeah, I'm now old enough where Feel It Still made it onto a Kids Bop record.
Oh, nice. That's funny.
Right, so I've gotten to relive it that way.
Yeah.
You know, I do feel like though, like we skipped over because we started in the fine print. Thanks, Neil. We
That's
went
how I
straight
roll.
to the deep picks.
Welcome to Southern Hang Pod.
I mean, but Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age kicking it off on Thursday night.
It's gonna be stupid.
Wow.
It's pretty badass.
That's badass.
It is.
That's badass.
It absolutely is.
If
you
you
look
come
at the others,
yeah, I was gonna say like
Joan Jett, Gary Clark Jr., Cheap Trick, hello, all the
Trick,
same
yeah.
night. I mean, we're talking about all the same night as Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age. Goose, got the jam band. I mean, that's a pretty stout.
They've got to give Cheap
Also-
Trick more than 30 minutes.
I agree. They're pretty high up.
Yeah.
Also, very high up for what I would think is a one-hit wonder. Four Non-Blondes.
Oh yeah.
I think of Four Non Blondes as a one-hit wonder for sure, right? Like, we all know that song,
Like,
but I don't know anything else.
They're on one of the top lines.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Well, wasn't there? There's like a trend online, right? Which I think has brought Four Non Blondes back into popularity, which may drive their high ranking.
It's with the hip hop. It's with the hip hop song where it kind of blends in, and I do not have that. I can't call that. I don't have that recall right now, but
you know what I'm talking about.
absolutely.
Camera kind of spins around. You got two people.
And not that this is a family friendly show that we can't curse, but there's some heavy cursing right.
Oh
into
gosh darn it! You better watch.
Peanut butter.
You better watch your mouth. Yeah.
Gummy.
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
At my Thursday, as soon as I saw the list come out, my Thursday big wish list is for me to get Stage 3 in Craig Cotton's Inception T-shirt. So I've got the original picture with me and Sturgill when I met him in Mexico, and last year I'm wearing that T-shirt while I meet Miles Miller. So now I've got the new T-shirt with Miles Miller, and then I'm wearing the T-shirt with Sturgill. This year we got to meet Sierra Hull. I got to meet Sierra Hull and have that T-shirt on. That's going to be Sierra Hull, Miles Miller, Sturgill Simpson. That's got to be the mission for Thursday. Sierra plays on his bluegrass album, and she is incredible.
Okay.
Yeah, Sierra Hull is incredible. So if I get to get her, it's the 3 stages of my Inception T-shirt that I'm making. So.
I think their family tree is less complicated than what you just described, but I'll go. Man, I hope you get your wish.
But I want the T-shirt.
Morgan, you should hear his schedule for the holidays.
I was so happy. I was like, Morgan is my guy. Morgan is my guy. That's immediately what I thought. I was like, this sounds like the conversation we had when I talked about my Christmas layout. Yeah.
Well, if only we had the time, because that would really be thrilling. Yeah.
But this is only a 3-hour podcast, so we're not going to be able to do that, guys.
It's on recording. You can go back and listen to old episodes. Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah, for everyone's still here, let's keep talking about the festival.
You may have to sub in a lot more often, Morgan. I'm loving that.
All right. So, and then go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, so Cotton, you're obviously clearly, like, you've thrown out a couple fuck yeahs about Thursday. Yeah. Big fan of Thursday.
Big fan of Thursday and Saturday. But yes, but all the days.
How are you guys on Friday? Let's look at Friday for a second.
I'm pretty excited about Friday.
Are you?
So Friday, I'm surprised to see, like we talked about people that were higher than we expected. A band lower than I expected was the Flaming Lips.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a band that's headlined festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still
also the band.
They're still
late in
the day.
Marcus King's a big deal, isn't he?
Marcus King.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for Marcus King. That's probably my favorite one of that day. I'm jonesing to see him. Father John Misty.
Dude, I'm telling you, a band that I think had some great hits. And hits was Jet.
Yeah.
Who's way down there they're on Friday, but I mean, 1, 2, 3, tell me how it's going to be.
You're right.
That
was my first ever ringtone on a flip phone. Right? Was "Are You Going to Be My Girl"?
Yeah, Cold Hard Bitch. You've got that song. Look what you. They've got some and a good sound. You throw them in there. Marcus King. You've got Flaming Lips on Friday. You've got.
You talked about St. Paul and the Broken Bones.
I love them.
Violent Femmes, St. Paul and the Broken Bones.
Mm-hmm.
Father John Misty's
St. Paul and the
Friday.
Broken Bones are playing the Burl here in like a week or two or something. They're coming up real fast. They're playing in Lexington.
I saw Father John Misty at Hangout Fest.
I did too.
11 years ago.
Oh,
I did too.
Wait a minute.
Were we there
you were
together?
both at?
I was at Hangout.
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was awesome, you guys. I had a T-shirt at the time, and I was wearing this T-shirt when I got a picture with him. At Bourbon Beyond, we're gonna bring it full circle.
I could not like this guy more.
I knew immediately.
I
love it.
Craig's about to get his log out and see what he was doing on that day.
So in 2015,
purple pen.
2015, Craig, I'll never forget it. He was wearing a Dave Matthews T-shirt, and I was wearing
a no-bake cookie. That's right.
No-bake cookie. Yeah. And this time around, I want to make sure that we are together for Dave Matthews, and he has that same T-shirt on.
This is great. We're gonna make that. We're gonna make this T-shirt happen, buddy.
Mix it up. It's oatmeal raisins. Nothing but oatmeal raisin this time around.
Also, Friday night, by the way, if we're gonna keep us back in our lane. The Devil Makes Three. We were talking about like bluegrassy kind of jam band type stuff. The Devil Makes Three is great. I'm excited to see them live. And then I said I was like a 90s alternative guy. 80s alternative, The Church.
Did
y'all even catch?
I'm not. No.
Oh, guys. So The Church had a song. Oh, man. I should know this, guys. I just brought them up. Under the Milky Way.
Is this one of those songs that everybody should have known, but really you're the only one that knew it?
Yeah. They're and they are like an 80s, like kind of like an extension of like The Cure and that 80s.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I bet if you play Under the Milky Way, you'll recognize that song.
All right. Well, from the Sonia Cotton, also go check out list. She said Shelby Means. She just left playing with Molly Tuttle, and she's been Molly Tuttle's stand-up bassist for the last while. But she just broke away, and she said she's badass, and Mom knows her, so I'll have to see if we can meet her, and if we get the media credentials again this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And real quick, just for CT, I want to flag a couple here for you. Kitchen Dwellers.
For sure. Pause. Kitchen Dwellers. Don't leave them. Those guys are one. freaking love that band.
Okay, I'm for it. I
Kitchen
wasn't
Dwellers.
knocking it.
I know, but you were probably going to read a couple other bands. I needed some space to clear out.
Okay, all good.
All right,
What you got?
all right.
Have you seen them live?
I've not seen them live, but I do.
Yet.
Like they had come September, baby, let's go.
Yeah,
But
September 25th, exactly.
No, but they have, like they're also kind of part of this bluegrass type. Like that's kind of a bit of a theme here.
Yeah.
But they had a
we are
not
in
last
Kentucky.
year, 2024. They had an album. It was like a concept album. One of my favorite albums of that year.
All time.
Was it a think piece?
Top 23 and 22.
I think what we're going to do, the next episode we have will be my top albums of top 20 of 2024.
Oh, 24. Sorry.
No, I won't take us to that. No, we won't go there. I'm telling you, don't leave Bourbon and Beyond without going to see Kitchen Dwellers.
All right.
They're, I've heard that they're fantastic live, and a cool name.
All right,
It
what
is
day
a cool
are they?
name.
It looks
That is
Friday.
Friday. That's Friday.
Yes.
Rainbow Girls. I'm pausing there, Neil,
Yeah,
just to make
that-
sure you
that-
didn't just
I
jump
I
in.
don't need any space
And-
to clear out there. I'm good.
And Fireside Collective, all for CT.
Right.
Just since we're
Carry on.
going through that list, I think those are some strong names that you know.
I've got to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed, right? So for our listeners at home, a couple of our members are traveling, and Neil normally has his he brings gifts. He's got LPs, he's got jackets, he's got a whole wall behind him of the albums.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit disappointed you didn't travel with some visual representation.
Now, to be clear, he may not have known that it was.
He doesn't have
you know,
he doesn't have cool gear
that it was
on.
coming.
He's like an adult.
is
He's an
true.
adult gear with collars and sweaters. Like
I don't know,
not
I'm
a
looking
you don't
all
even have a
professional.
ball cap on. Like I don't even.
I'm trying to look okay for Morgan because I knew he was coming in class up the joint.
Morgan's
so.
rocking a Kentucky with Grateful Dead T-shirt on. It's badass. Yeah.
It was in my rider that you would have at least one party trick. So this is.
I have no props. The only prop I got is my microphone. That's all I got.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm out.
Yeah. Morgan,
I gotta
Morgan,
be
what's your day, man? When you I know.
So I'm bummed.
Yeah.
I'm bummed. We have votes in DC on Thursday and Friday.
Oh.
So I am gonna I was pumped about this. So my son's first concert ever. He's in 8th grade right now. His first concert ever took him in 2nd grade to. Because I want the question, "What's your first concert?" I think is an important question
is.
you ask someone for the rest of their life. And he's going to get to say, when I walked in, my first concert, I saw the Flaming Lips, Nathaniel Rateliff, and the Night Sweats, and Foo Fighters at Bourbon and Beyond. I think that's
yeah.
like a pretty solid answer to that question.
doubt.
Yeah, it is.
Damn
So they're
straight.
coming back, right, Thursday night. He's pumped. We got all those great bands. So I love Goose. I've never seen Queens of the Stone Age. You've got from War on Drugs to Joan Jett, Gary Clark, everything Thursday is cool. I won't be here. That sucks. So Friday.
Well, wait. But who's taking your son back out there? Like he can hang with us. He can go with
Yeah.
me. He like just because you're not here doesn't mean he can't have fun. Who's
My guess is my wife will go with him as well.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be out there for sure. He's pumped about it.
Good.
This is if American Airlines is running on time. I'll land at like 5:00 on Friday.
Okay.
So that's I'll try to get out there for some of the stuff Friday night. So, man, I'm pumped. I'm pumped about the whole festival this year. I think the whole festival is cool. If I had just picked a day, Thursday would have been my day.
Yeah.
But not going to be here for Thursday, so I'll be out there all day Saturday and Sunday. And got some. Just got some awesome
there's
bands
not
playing those
there's
days.
not a bad day.
No, but Thursday would have been like you asked me what's my day.
what's your
Thursday's
day?
my
Yeah.
day, and I won't be there.
Morgan, you've got you've referenced a couple times here getting the family involved, which I love. I try to do the same
Yeah.
thing with my son, and I probably don't educate him enough on or introduce him to might be a better term to multiple things in music. But you're a musician yourself, yeah? Ish.
I have
No,
a day job.
no,
I have
no,
a day.
no,
I have
no.
a day job, but I like playing occasionally. I'm in two sort of dad bands right now. I play with a guy here in town where it's just me and him and an acoustic guitar. We call ourselves the Gentleman Tonics. And then I play with a couple other guys in DC. We call ourselves the Grateful Dads. And
Awesome.
we don't rock really hard and have fun doing it. So it's fun.
There was rumors going through the crowd at last year's Bourbon and Beyond that you got to warm up certain artists backstage and hang out. And can you?
Yeah.
Who did you get to hang out?
I went back and got to hang out with Derek Trucks a little bit.
One of the
just that guy.
like the top 4 guitarists in the world. Like the top. I don't know if there's 5 better guitarists than Derek Trucks in the world.
No, because there's not, right? I mean, the sounds he gets out of a guitar. I'm gonna go ahead and call him the best slide player ever. And maybe that's pigeonholing him too much. He's an amazing musician. And so I go back there. Super nice guy, really nice guy. We're just talking and hanging out, and he's just like piddling on his SG the whole time we're kind of talking. And then he sees me looking, and he goes, "Hey, do you play?" And he hands it to me. And it's like, that's like saying, it's like Michael Jordan handing you a basketball,
Right.
Be like, "Hey, you want to go? You want to go?" Like, no, I don't actually.
Get all nervous. Like,
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm really sorry, man. I have a condition where I can't move my fingers in front of people like you, and so
Man.
He said
but
I have that
he's
effect
super
on
cool
people.
guy. Yeah, super cool guy, and then he went out and played a little bit last year, Bourbon and Beyond.
Was Susan Tedeschi back there too, or is
She wasn't. No, she wasn't with him.
Yeah.
But because I think he just came in and then guested with the Lumineers, right? He guested with the Lumineers last year, just
okay.
on his way through.
badass? How cool is that?
Yeah. But he and Sturgill are friends.
Yeah.
He and Stu are friends.
And me.
So we made
Right.
that connection as well. Yeah. He brought that up. He
Yeah.
kind of
He mentioned the
lost it with
T-shirt.
him, too.
He's like, "There's this guy."
This whole T-shirt incident. we met in Mexico.
Yeah.
Did he mention the restraining order too?
I know it.
Well, you mentioned like an artist you mentioned was the Flaming Lips.
Yeah.
Like so, I have seen them almost like Cotton. You mentioned not even being a fan of Dave Matthews, but you just accidentally seen him a bunch.
I've seen them. Yeah,
That's-
go ahead. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
That's the band. Flaming Lips is the band that I've seen so many times.
Yeah.
Like I went to when Stone Temple Pilots first was like hitting it. I went to a show that was Stone Temple Pilots opening for the Butthole Surfers,
Oh, man, early.
and the opening act of that was the Flaming Lips.
Wow.
And they were, and then I saw them at the Palace open for Candlebox.
Ooh.
And then they played several festivals that I've been to as well. So I feel like that's the band I've seen the most without even
Without
really
trying.
being a massive but I do enjoy their music, but I don't know a lot of it. But
Fucking Candlebox.
I got it.
That's a band I have not seen, and I want to. I've never seen Candlebox.
They would fit on this lineup.
They would.
They
fit
absolutely
this lineup.
would.
They would
and
fit on this
they
lineup.
are touring. So one thing I will say, we talked a little bit. I don't remember who said this earlier about who fits on what days. I cannot imagine the scheduling that goes on with this of trying to figure out who's available, what day, trying to line those things up, all of that, and then in addition to it, finding out later, which they do add people. People, and some people fall off sometimes too. But when they add a band, 2 months from now, that somebody may get added. So. Normally it's down a little bit lower in the fine print, as Neil said, but it's but you never know. I mean, you just don't. It's pretty amazing how that works out.
On the Saturday, the Charlie Crockett. Have y'all spent much time with Charlie Crockett?
Negatory.
Oh,
I'm aware of
Yes.
Charlie Crockett,
Oh,
but not
God.
spending
I
any time.
love Charlie Crockett. So his newest song is "Kentucky Too Long." Just came out. Man, it's great. He's been in Kentucky too long, but man, it's a cool song.
Call it a jam. Call it a
Yeah.
jam.
It's really good. Charlie Crockett's awesome.
How many A's in the jam?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
I got to see him at Iroquois Amphitheater.
Jam.
What a cool show.
Yeah, and what a cool venue too. I mean, that's a little hometown pride here. Iroquois Amphitheater is a great place to see a show.
They bring in great artists. I've gotten to see some really cool artists there. So, yeah,
I heard my boy Spoon coming to town, but we won't go there. We'll save that for another time.
That's a different episode altogether for sure.
Spoon was at the Hangout Fest where we both attended and famously got that picture.
That's right.
Are you a Spoon?
Yeah.
Are you a Spoon guy?
I do like Spoon, yeah.
What's your position on? Is it Squint?
Slint.
Slint is an 8.
Spleen.
Totally unrelated band.
Who was that hanging
I'm
out?
trying to make the connection here. I was like, "Are you going to ask me about? Are they going like? Are they the macadamia nut cookie of rock? I mean, what are we talking about here? I don't know where we're going."
They like to bring. I brought up Slint because they're part of the Louisville scene from the late '80s.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
They're very influential.
Yeah.
Part of like Husker Du type music scene.
Don't do
and
that.
Peter Searcy from Louisville.
Well, I was about to say
very
Peter
influential.
Searcy is kind of the tree there, you know.
Some of the guys from Slint played with Peter in Squirrel Bait.
Squirrel Bait. So I was going to see if you were going to count Slint or Squirrel Bait at the top of the tree.
So the top is Squirrel Bait, and then you get
Yeah.
Slint, and then So
Redmond.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah.
I have no words.
All right, so
Morgan and I are going to start another
Morgan-
podcast, guys.
Yeah, we're
Sorry.
starting another
We're
podcast,
taking
a little
this.
music here.
Morgan-
No, I mean, yeah. So Chris Hopp is a good buddy of mine, who grew up with Peter and those guys, and then they went off with Love Jones, a little different path in the sort of Louisville punk scene. But
Yeah.
I was more like the age where the later iterations, so like what Mike Baccayu did with King Horse and those guys.
Hey, that's my dude. I know Baccayu.
Endpoint Sunscreen,
Yeah.
Endpoint Sunspring, all those. I said sunscreen, and that was an old man mistake. But Endpoint Sunspring, like those kind of bands when I was coming through.
Yeah.
So does Grohl bring out Peter Searcy day one, since we're now in Louisville
I
and
think
we
this
have the
has
Foo
gotta
Fighters? Foo Fighters, as he's kind of said that Squirrel Bait was a big influence on him.
He totally should.
I think it's got.
Dave, Dave, if you're listening, get it, make it happen, buddy.
I think that's got to happen.
Give our guys flowers. Bring him out.
We need to make that happen. If we need to make that, we need to figure out a way to make that happen, Sherman.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Where do you guys think? How far down the list
Chocolate chip.
does the festival want you
Morgan's
as
smack
opposed to
talkability?
you want to be in the festival?
Number one.
Wait a minute. What?
Sorry.
We missed the question. So we're
we
talking
at-
over.
Macadamian.
Deep Thoughts by
Macadamian.
Brian Redmond. Where are we going?
The answer is sugar cookie, but not with the icing, like just the base sugar cookie. How far down do you got to go where like the festival wants you, right? So like, obviously the big font, they went out to pursue them, but like as you get to the finer font, smaller font, are they reaching out to the festival like, hey, we'd love to be part of it, right? Or is the festival just going after everybody?
No, I think the festival's going after everybody. I think they're going after. You think when you look at bands, especially as you get down further, as you're saying, and I don't know, I'm not gonna pick on anybody, but down the list, if you haven't heard of them, they don't have a big following. The festival is still bringing them in, and I think this goes back. Neil has talked about this before about bands that have their influence and different groups that they're listening to. Sometimes the bands at the top will say, "All right, you can have us, but you got to bring this other group or this other band and bring them in as well."
Well, that happened last year, right? Because we talked to, we interviewed Asa Daniels of Gooseberry, and they were on the pretty fine print of last year, but they were there because they're on Ringo's label, and Ringo was there part of it. And so I do think that happens. I've also heard, and Sherman, you know Danny better than I do, but I've heard him on podcasts talking about structuring the lineup. And he said part of it is like for the vendors that are out there selling, they want to make sure that people are in there early. So like some bands might play earlier in the day than you would think, not because of disrespect, but because they want people in the festival attending it throughout the day.
That's right. People are going to come, and the other part is that you'll see somebody. Last year Pixies kind of closed out one of the backstages. Like they could have easily played on the main stages, easy.
Yeah.
But closed out the backstage, and it was packed back there. So back to the vendors, some of those vendors are benefiting just being around right there at that moment. So
Yeah, I think was that because I think that kind of pissed me off last year. Did the Pixies play the same night as Sturgill, and they were like on?
Yes. I remember.
And they were the Pixies were way in the back.
I think that's right.
And you basically couldn't watch both. So I say with Sturgill.
Somebody I was with ran off to go catch the first part of Pixies and then the back half of Sturgill. But that's a big deal. Do you structure once you get this lineup and you know that you're going to be there all day Saturday and Sunday? How much studying do you do on the schedule and saying I'm going to run from stage 1 to the bluegrass stage to I got to catch 2? Hell, I'd like to get over because Bourbon even provides the off stages where they've got cool people giving you bourbon classes or cooking classes. So, do you structure your day based on like before you go out there? I kind of like have a lined up, that I'm trying to run around to catch people.
I do, but for me, it's a lot of who I'm with. Right, so like I love it now. Kids love to go. If I'm taking the kids, I'm structuring most of it around what they want to see.
Yeah.
And then, I might put my foot down if they don't want to see one of the main groups I want to see. I might put my foot down and say like, you guys at least have to check this person out, and usually it works out well. If I've got the kids, that's a different schedule, and it's also harder to move.
Oh yeah, good call.
Right, it just gets a little harder to move, but if it's just me and my wife, then we're looking down. Okay, who do we want to see? Right, like we're here, and when we go to see music.
Yeah. Hey, so your deep knowledge there, you just threw out a family friend named Mike Baccayu. So that's somebody you used to go see, or you still have association? And Neil, is that a name you know, or do I have somebody from the punk rock days that you don't know?
I certainly know that name from the Louisville music scene. And now Morgan.
Go ahead. Sorry, Morgan.
Yeah. So I saw Mike a couple years ago. I hadn't seen him in years. Believe it or not, Sherman, he came to Frankfurt when I was in the state Senate. And I want to say he was with a medical group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he like
he's in a
nurse anesthetist?
Yeah, he does something in the medical field, something
physical therapy.
Nurse tangential. Yeah.
Yes, and so he was like I said.
Yeah, but
him, and it was so great to see him, right? And of course, I'm telling everybody there. I'm like, wait a second, do you guys know who this is? This guy.
Yeah,
he's a bass player for King Horse, right?
He's a bluegrass player, and
plays banjo and all that.
Him and his wife Michelle are like best friends with my mom, and so my mom's Mrs. Bluegrass for the state of Kentucky. She knows everybody. Plays stand-up bass. She's on the stage at IBMA and just runs in all these deep bluegrass circles. So Mike and Michelle have been like family friends for years, and so I didn't even catch on that Mike was punk until way later. I just knew him as the bluegrass guy that hung out with Mom all the time. So it wasn't until later on that I caught on to that. But yeah, we just
and he switched to bluegrass in the 90s. I mean, this is not like he switched to bluegrass a couple years ago. He switched to bluegrass in the 90s and really got it because he owned Blue Moon Records over there in Holiday Manor, which is where I sort of met him.
Yeah, well, that's good. Small world, man. Small world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your smack talk between you and I is great. Your ability to talk the same punk rock with Neil. You and Sherman were already boys, and then you got a cookie relations with Red. So this is a fantastic. Yeah.
I need a shirt that says cookie relations. I need that.
I also agree the best cookie is a good sugar cookie. I do agree with that. So
just to put it in perspective, I once sold or traded is a better word, a fedora at Post Derby for a bag of sugar cookies and the promise of getting the recipe. That's how good these sugar cookies were. Obviously we got the bag of sugar cookies. He never sent the recipe. So, and I don't have his name, but I'm going to find that guy sooner or later.
He's got a killer fedora.
Yeah, he does.
It's got little specks of sugar all over it, but it's amazing.
Yeah, and he's telling
amazing.
story to his buddies. He's like, "Let me tell you how I got this fedora.
Yeah, he probably wears that thing on the regular.
Some idiot wanted
Yeah.
my sugar
Right,
cookies."
we bought these.
No, was this outside the track? Was this like outside the track on a derby day?
No, it was inside the track. It was like
Inside the track.
I don't. I have to find the picture. I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was like the race or two after Derby. It kind of rained all day, and we were like 300 level, but we were just outside the cover, so everybody was moving around trying to avoid the rain, and we made friends with the group behind us. And at the end of it, they're like, "Hey, you guys want a cookie?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure." You make friends, and they were the best sugar cookies I've ever had. Good enough to give up a hat.
Wow.
We're gone.
There's a lot of food I've had at the end of Derby Day that I thought was the best food I ever had.
That's also a true story.
Well, Morgan, we have. Go ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead,
just I was just going back the lineup here, and I'm amazed. Besides my intro at the front end, where I randomly just threw out a bunch of names, that we haven't spent more time. I think the hottest band right now out there is the Red Clay Strays. Red Clay Strays are the hottest. They're the hottest thing. I mean, their sound is incredible, and I got to catch them at Railbird last year. So seeing them on Saturday right before Stapleton is going to be. I mean, you got Isbell, Strays, Stapleton to bring it home that day. I don't know Jesse Murphy much, so I don't know that, but that last three could be the best last three if you look at all 4 days.
Yeah, like that could be 3 headliners
Yeah.
at a festival:
Freaking
Stapleton,
incredible.
Red Clays, Strays, and Isbell.
Yeah.
How do you guys view the festival? I know we talk sometimes about a 1-day festival, but if you look at a 4-day festival, is Saturday the pinnacle or is Sunday the pinnacle?
I think Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
His Saturday headliner is the.
Yeah. Historically, who do we have? Pearl Jam. Who was last year? Saturday. Well, Stu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Saturday for at least for Bourbon Beyond seems like they've geared it towards that's the
Bigger crowd?
the big day.
And I would say,
Zach,
go ahead.
I'll say
Go ahead,
this
Morgan.
too. I'll say this, because I had a friend one time tell me, he's like, if you look at a music festival and you don't think it's any good, you're not the audience.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody out there, because somebody's curated this, put it together. It's like you mentioned. Yeah. I mean, for me, Saturday last year you had Jack White and Sturgill Simpson back to back. Right. I mean, like just with the Pixies playing on the stage in the back. Awesome night. You take my oldest two are twins, so I've got an 8th grader. I've got twin 8th graders. My 8th grade daughter, all she wanted to see was Noah Kahan last year.
Oh.
So I went with her on Sunday to catch the beginning of Noah Kahan, and it was packed.
Yeah.
I mean, compared even to Sturgill, it was packed
Right.
for Noah Kahan. So like
Average age probably dropped several times.
I was gonna say we're
Yeah.
so you look at Bourbon Beyond, and like Thursday Benson Boone played, and then Sunday Noah Kahan played, and like for my kids that's who everybody wanted to see.
get that.
Now you got 5 old dudes sitting on this podcast, and we're like, don't go on Sunday. You got me working Monday. It's only way I go on Sundays if I had a T-shirt and a picture story and a family tree to draw and like a mission.
Well, that's what I was wondering about this. Like, so last year you mentioned like Vincent Boone and Megan Maroney and and Noah Kahan were for the young. Who are the young folks on this one? Because maybe I'm not seeing them.
It ain't Cheap Trick.
Jesse Wells.
Is it Jesse Wells?
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Wells. Goose, a little bit younger. Like you kind of got
Andy, yeah.
You got sort of the Grateful Dead. Maybe if you're going to argue
the young
the heir
hippies?
apparent to the Dead is Fish, and who's the heir apparent to Fish? Probably Goose right
It
now.
is Goose, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for the younger crowd, I think Casey Musgraves is going to bring out some of the younger folks at the top for the top headliner folks. And actually, I saw Casey Musgraves just a couple years back at the Yum Center. She was phenomenal. She was great. But it's not, to your point, I don't think there's a Benson Boone person on this. Not that level of. And again, when they got him, you plan these things out 6 to 12 months, even sometimes 18 months out. So he blew up. So I mean, that's a big difference of you're just kind of getting him because he could have headlined last year. I mean, he could have been at the top. I mean,
He blew up. And
So-
although it was funny because I made it there in time for that one. I met my wife and we had the kids there, and
Just in time for the flip.
Just in time for the flip. He looks out at the stage though, and he sees like all the Bourbon and Beyond crowd. And he's like, "Yeah, it looks a little different than some of my normal shows." Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I was kind of, thumbing through the lineup looking for bands I didn't know, and came across a band, The Return of Jackie and Judy. Do y'all know the story of the Return of Jackie and Judy?
Yeah. I've got early listener.
Oh yeah.
I got nothing.
Go ahead.
Got nothing.
No.
So The Return of Jackie and Judy is a song by the Ramones, and this is actually Slater Kenny and Fred Armisen of SNL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a cover band. It's a Ramones cover band. It's Slater Kenny and Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen's he's actually in the band?
They're in the band. It's a cover band.
Really?
And they're going to just do Ramones songs.
Okay.
I'm in.
How about that?
I'm in.
Add that to my Thursday.
See, I told you Thursday's a great day.
Thursday's a great day.
Changing my ranking right now as we
in.
speak.
I've got to pace myself. I was running on such high octane, so jacked up last year. My speech pattern was at 100, just going so damn fast. So I've got to do some deep mantra and some meditation before I get out there this year, because can't be pre.
Well, you'll have a year of experience.
Yeah.
You've done this now. You got media training, not maybe actual media training, but podcast training, and you get to go in now. Your voice, you're ready.
I'm there.
You're in.
I'm there.
You just bring it back to center.
Take out some no-bake cookies. People like cookies.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Just bring only oatmeal raisin and see what happens.
Buddy.
Just see what happens.
No,
Just
you're
see
not
what
getting
happens.
a fedora with oatmeal
No,
raisins.
you're not getting shit with oatmeal raisins.
Nobody's talking to you. No artist is talking to you.
The white macadamia nut cookie is, man, that is
Underrated.
under the radar. That is a fantastic cookie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bomb cookie.
Yeah. All right.
So Morgan, coming to you here. We have a playlist. It's available on Spotify, Apple, and we add music to it. From this conversation, or from wherever you want to pull from, what song would you like to add, if you would like to add, or two, if you want to add two? You doesn't have to be one. Want to add anything to the playlist?
Yeah, sure. Let's because you guys aren't going to. I'm going to throw on a Goose song for the jam banders out there. So we'll just throw on California Magic. It's a good solid groove, good entry level groove for people. From Goose. Go with one of the live versions. That's kind of what they're known for. I feel like I need to throw on an Isbell song that you might like. Like I want to find that song.
He's got songs I like. I just feel like I should like him more. He matches up with everything that I like, and I don't.
Let's run it through like the old truckers, like Outfit. Like go listen to Outfit.
Oh, I love the truckers. Yeah.
Go listen to Outfit.
It's all me.
That's not Jason Isbell. It's a drive-by
truckers. No, I'm.
And he still performs. He'll perform Decoration Day a fair amount for when he's in the truckers. You might see that one out there.
Yeah. He plays TVA, which is a trucker song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Neil, has Decoration Day been added? Do you want to add that one to the
No.
list?
Can we get
It is not.
Can we get a Grateful Dad song put on the playlist? Is there is that a deep cut? Where do we find a Grateful Dad song? How do we?
Yeah,
Do they play?
they're bad
Do
covers.
they play out?
They're bad
Do they
covers.
play out somewhere?
Yeah.
Can we see them live?
Ooh, it's
And what was
Only in
the-
DC? That's only in
what was
DC?
the-
only in
what was
DC.
the other
You'll have to
one?
let us know when the next show is. We'll make a road trip.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
We have done that. Not to
Yeah.
DC yet, but we have done it. We have done a road trip.
The Gentleman Tonics World Tour kicks off at some point this year.
Awesome.
We've been known to play such illustrious places as Hillcrest Tavern and the Bonnie Castle Club. So I don't want to brag, but
Has the Gentleman Tonics ever opened up for the Grateful Dads?
not yet. It's coming. We actually offered to play Bourbon and Beyond this year, and they said, "Sure, come out on Monday." Yeah,
Incredible.
we haven't gotten to the Monday night lineup, but we're on it. We're on it.
Rock on.
Morgan, thank you very much, man. This has been awesome. This
Thank
has
you
been awesome.
guys. No, thank you
Appreciate
guys.
you.
So now all this means is we're gonna have to do something like closer to Bourbon and Beyond, where we're
Yes.
comparing lists, and then I hope to see you guys out there, if not before.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
It's a done deal,
Yeah,
man. That's great.
I'm in.
Sign us
We'll
out.
be there. Absolutely.
Thank you for
All right.
coming on.
Yeah.
Thanks, Morgan. Thanks everybody for listening.
See you guys.
Appreciate you guys. Talk to you next week.
Peace out.
Be good.